Hi, I'm Maria Walther.
And I'm Jessica Walsh.
And we're here at Granger Middle School in Aurora, Illinois. Among the pumpkins, the decorated pumpkins, they just wrapped up a pumpkin decorating contest, all book themed. So we're here to talk a few scary books today. Jess is going to kick us off.
Yeah, I have the perfect book for fall in October. I was so excited to hear about this book from Catherine Marsh, who's a bookseller at Anderson's Bookshop. I literally, as soon as she was done with this book talk, ran out to the bookstore to pick up a copy. So this is called His Hideous Heart, edited by Dahlia Adler. This is a collection of 13 retellings of Edgar Allan Poe stories and poems. And they're all retold and reimagined by young adult authors, prolific young adult authors. Now, I admit I haven't read this entire book yet. It's hefty, but I did pick out some of the ones that caught my eye. Lamar Giles, who we know we've talked about before, did an update of the oval portrait called The Oval Filter. So there's a little Instagram update for you in that story. It had me on the edge of my seat. And like, there's no better time of year, I think, than fall to read Poe. Like, you can read it in the summer, but it's just not the same. Like, it's an extra like character in the book, like the season. And so Lamar Giles, who else did I read? Ren Chupeco did an update of the murders in the Rue Morgue, which she had a fun, smart update and twist to that original. So I don't know if I told you this too. All the original stories are reprinted in the back.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Yes.
Oh, that's great.
So that's what also makes it hefty.
Yes.
Is the originals are in the back, the updates are in the front. And I kind of cheated. I read the original. I started with the original just to refresh my memory, and then read the update because I felt like I could appreciate their changes and updates a little bit more having read the original first. So I've read those two and the originals, and then this is my favorite for classrooms and for teachers. There's the Raven remix.
Oh my goodness.
Which they've done blackout poetry. Amanda Lovelace, who is a YA poet, did a blackout poem of the Raven and has turned it into something of her own. So, I mean, can you imagine all of what you could do with students in the classroom? Take the original Raven, have them do their own blackout poem version, and just see what they come up with. I mean, it was so clever. She even did some of the words like late. She just took the letters that she needed to create and finish her thought. So, this is His Hideous Heart. Oh, and I have to tell you, I have to challenge you, Maria. Do you know where Edgar Allan Poe is buried?
No. Where is Edgar Allan Poe
He's buried in Baltimore.
Oh.
So
we'll
if
be
you're
there.
Up for it, it's like 1 block from our hotel. I Google searched it. Edgar Allan Poe's grave is 1 block from where we're staying when we go to Baltimore for NCTE next month, 1 month away. So yeah, his grave's there, and he's got a house and museum there in Baltimore. So perfect
maybe
timing.
book talks from there.
I know, yeah. Ooh, that would be perfect. So that's His Hideous Heart, a collection of Edgar Allan Poe reimagined tales.
And I was thinking too, great for comparing and contrasting, original, reimagined. So we're not reading Poe in primary grades. I went with something that really does make primary grade kids' heart race, and that's storms. Whenever it gets stormy out or it starts lightning, we get very afraid. So I had to bring Bruce's Big Storm because Ryan Higgins has been a favorite since the very first Bruce, and he's just done it again. Like every book that he has written about Bruce just seems to get better and better. If you haven't seen it yet, in this book, of course, Grumpy Bruce, who does not like anyone, and his neighbors drive him crazy, and then comes the storm. So all the neighbors decide to come and hang out at Bruce's house, but there is one animal left outside. It's a little rabbit. So one of the characters from Be Quiet, I believe it's Nibs, goes out in search of the rabbit and has a little trouble with the umbrella. Finally, the entire group of animals that are in the house come out to help and save them. It kind of reminded me of the enormous turnip again. It had a little enormous turnip twist to it at the end. And really, it's just about that big storms are less scary when you're all together. That's one of the lines from this. So, that's what we try to teach the kids about storms. It's okay. We're all here. We're all safe. So that's as scary as we get. So those are our two fall kind of spooky tales. This is Bruce's Big Storm by Ryan Higgins.
And His Hideous Heart, edited by Dahlia Adler.
And we're 2 traveling teachers. We'll see you next time.